Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Looks like my outdoor sensor is El Pucho'd, so maybe switching over to that new unit shortly. Here's the daytime temps inside, not too shabby. Solar is still kicking. Freezer, fans running. See if our batteries are... It's getting topped off. 13.55 on an overcast rainy day. Over here we have an item I ordered on Wish, and it's stainless steel tubing. It's supposed to be a wart chiller, but what we're gonna plan on using this for, guys, is making some kind of radiant heat setup. So I gotta figure out where on the barrel stove, which is here, this guy should go. Now I'm not gonna be putting it inside the barrel stove, guys, if anybody's asking. Not gonna happen. So I'll come back to this in a second, because we had quite a bit of rain. And I don't know if I showed this on video, but I got rid of the rest of the water I had stored because it gets a little slimy if not. And we got a new refreshed amount there. And I don't see any water on the floor. Everything looks dry. I don't see anything exploding out of the sides of my pipe, which is good. Crazy. And that's all she wrote. Carpets are high and dry, which is good. Not enough water to pump yet, but I'll do that eventually. How did the wind turbine manage? Okay, it just clicked in. And overshot. Wow. So yeah, that battery is pretty much El Pucho'd. Can't really keep a load on it for very long, which is not good, guys. That means I'm gonna have to spend some money and get a new battery for the wind turbine. So anyways, we gotta figure out where this little chiller is going to go. And then I'm going to need your guys' help for ideas on exactly how we're going to do this. I also have the check valve and the bleeder, which is nice. And actually, this size here, this connection, I think, will fit the 3/4. I'm gonna have to grab that piece, but yeah. So I was thinking, guys, we put it under the barrel stove or something. But originally I thought it was gonna wrap around the exhaust pipe here, the exhaust flue. Now the only problem with that is this is larger diameter than that, and I don't want to take my flue apart to throw this over top. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. So either underneath or on the back tail end of the barrel stove would be good, or just on top. And then obviously I gotta keep this type of tubing away from the heat, so it's gonna be way off out in the boonies somewhere, away from the heat as much as possible. And this setup will be entirely controlled via No electricity. So how that's going to work is we're going to have a check valve and what do they call it? Oxygen bleeder valve. And then I need to have a valve to obviously fill it up with some type of water and alcohol mixture so the water doesn't freeze. And use that with my rads that I have in some kind of a setup where it throws more heat. But we're gonna have to get some ideas from you guys out here on YouTube land first. And then again, do I really need this? Possibly not, because of how well this barrel stove is probably going to work this year. I got a lot of commenters like Alan saying he used to have a barrel stove in his place. It's a 2-story house, and he had no issues heating that entire house. So that's a good thing, because the winters here are brutal in Canada, guys, and this floor, even though it's heavily insulated, absolutely freezing until you get the inside of the tiny house up to temp. And even then you might need slippers. So if you guys watched any of my past videos in the winter time here, yeah, that's the thing. So that's the newest purchase there, guys. And it looks like I'm going to need a new battery for over at the wind turbine. That battery does not hold a charge worth a crap. Soon as those loads go on, it dips right off the edge, and it's not good. Not good at all. So, I may leave it for the year, for the winter, because it's basically almost September, and I don't know. Should I replace it this year or next year? Hard to say. But anyways, it's wired up to the Aqua Cube, which it trickle charges that battery, and that's what I just heard click over there. And it also turns on my composting toilet fan, which I just wired in. I won't be able to hear it because it's a tiny little 12-volt fan. But yeah, the wind turbine is maxing out because we're getting the remnants of the hurricanes you guys had down in the US. So we're getting all the spin-off storms. It's rained for 2 days straight now, and that's a good thing because we've had drought conditions pretty much all summer. And that replenishes my water supply, and I'm just going to add some bleach to it shortly here. So be back in a bit, guys. Yeah, I can't hang out too long here at the tiny house, guys, because I actually got called into work, which I was shocked about because things have slowed down so much that it's pretty pathetic nowadays. But I'll put 2 shots of bleach in, and that should be decent for now. And then I'll add obviously more bleach as it fills up, and there's no doubt it's going to. So yeah, that's just great. So I may set up the weather station now, run it off USB, and then things will be sweet. I may see, the thing is with the USB for this guy is I have both my entertainment things off. That's kind of where it gets its power supply, so not very good. But anyways, I'll figure it out. Be back in a bit.